headed to practice, and tonight is going to be a little bit different because Christmas is coming up, and so all the teams had a little bit of a schedule change / mix up, and so we will be using half a court tonight, and some of our players won't be able to pull up because it's the holiday season and they're traveling or they're sick or whatever. So it's going to be a little different tonight, and we're going to just be working with half a court at a different complex, and so I'm not entirely sure how this is all going to go down, but as coach, I'm just focused on getting my team a lot of touches, and if it has to be warm-up style touches, I'm cool with that because I got a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but I got at least a couple half-court warm-up style drills that we can do and we can work on that'll still make us better. The ones that are coming to my brain after our normal long ball and a partner warm-up would be the 7-and-7 thing that we just practiced, which is the coach throwing a free ball to a lib passing it to a setter line coming out, hitting a high ball to the outside jumping up and catching it with two hands. So I think that's going to work out well. And then some other ball control stuff, probably float, serve, passing with platform and hands. And I thought of a few other things I wrote down, but I can't think of them right now. So that just makes me think about the importance of a good warm-up, and I've seen a lot of teams kind of jump straight into some kind of pass, set, hit, full jump kind of drill, and I suppose at the younger ages it's all right, but for me as a player and a coach, I've never gravitated towards throwing my team in the deep end like that, especially right away. I'm more of a slow build into like a very climactic end to practice, being some kind of 6-on-6 drill, which tonight also will be. So because we're splitting a court with a 14-1s team, we're going to scrimmage them for the majority of practice, especially because a lot of our girls aren't going to be there tonight. And so this may be a shorter kind of practice, but we'll just see what happens once we get in there. And so anyway, I've never been a fan of throwing my team in the deep end like that with a full jump, and I think I fully learned that lesson in college when we all got a little bit older and we had played volleyball for a while, that my team would straight up not jump or be super mad if we had to jump too early into practice because our whole body needed to like have a chance to warm up, and we either had weights before or after practice, so sometimes we'd be warm from weights and sometimes we wouldn't. And so I'm trying to instill good habits in all the teams that I get, no matter how old or young they are, and just make sure that they're fully ready for a practice before I throw them into the deep end with something crazy. But then once we add all of our ball control, some kind of light jumping or jumping, then we could really start building. And then once we're totally warm, or once I run out of half court ideas, we can just jump straight into the game, which I don't think I'm going to video because I might have to be a ref. So that'll be a lot of fun for me. Which, little side note, the whistle is starting to grow on me. I've been liking it I've always liked it in a basketball kind of setting, either coaching or whatever, watching other basketball coaches coach with a whistle. I started using it a little bit at practice at the end. It's a very clear way to communicate. I kind of like it. So that's just a little bonus coaching insight from me. So I think that's all I got on the way to practice. We'll see what happens once we get in there, but this may just end up being a nice long warm-up. See how we can get a lot of touches before we jump into a real-life game. So that's all I got. I'll see you inside for our 15s in about 1 second. Sweet. All right, let's just get touches for a while. You go here. And then once our hands are warm, we'll go through all the paces or whatever. Let's start close. One to yourself, one to me. One thing I want you to think about every time you're going to set is staying in our little box with our footwork. In front, 1 step, side 1 step, side 1 step, set. We're gonna go 1 touch, try to stay in your little box. Yeah. Good. Tight ball. That was a perfect outside ball. Let's go outside. Good. Good. Out. Perfect ball. Good. 1. Good. 1. Good. 1. A little higher. Good, perfect. Good jump. That's another thing you can do if it's tight. Just a little mini jump. A little higher. Good. Back set. What a ball. That was pep. Faster. My bad.
Everybody just do the float serve warm up.
Okay.
And we can also do a little bit of blocking too. And I can send you with all of them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then 7. All right. Oh, volleyball's so fun.
All right into our float serve warm up. I really want you guys still tossing the ball, popping the ball, passers. I want us to have space, pass this ball nice and high. Like all I've said, we want to work on pushing the ball high, and let's really hold our platform for an extra second. All right, we need to be able, I can't watch all 10 of you at once, so we need to be able to make corrections on our own. So if I'm trying to pass straight ahead and my shoulders finish that way, the ball goes that way, I know I have to dip my, or raise my right shoulder just a little bit to get that angle right. Got it?
Looks like this is going to be a whole warm-up thing, but we'll jump to the next one.
I'm going to take everybody but Olive.
Yeah, where my lib at? Let's dig, lib.
You're in trouble.
Ball me up, Laser. Both of these.
Blockers, we're going to talk about eye work and getting to the right spot. Pin blocking specifically, a lot of times. But outside, even if we were in the right spot, we would be in the right spot, and then we'd like take a little shuffle to jump, and then we'd create a seam. All right, so we need to eliminate that little extra step as blockers, so that wherever you are, even if you're in the wrong spot, the middle can get to you, because we don't want seams in the block. That's the worst part of it. If you guys are up, both up, taking away space, but that you're not far out enough and they hit a good line ball, that's okay.
9 times out of 10 this season, we're going to tell you to stop inside a block angle. Like if we get beat line, it's whatever. It's probably not going to happen for a while though.
Yeah, so blockers.
We're just digging. Home base lib. We'll start super easy and then we'll ramp it up. Nah, block.
Block?
For now, I'm gonna go home base lib, so.
Can you get water?
No water.
Leave me alone. No!
Alright, go get water.
Alright.
Okay. Spur me, spur on 3. 1, 2, 3, spur.
I can't win with this team.
No more water for you.
Just right here is fine, I guess. We're just hitting. Ooh. Right. We're just gonna start like that, a bunch of those, and then we'll go. The only way I can go right now is either one of these seams, so we're just gonna work on your first step. So I might hit it right at you, and if I do, just dig normal.
Okay.
But if it's to either side, let's push off of that foot, and then platform leads it. What's up, twin? What are you doing?
I have to be here for 2 hours for Lexi's before mine starts. And I have
Ooh,
nothing-
bro, we only have one setter. You wanna come set 6-2 when we do our scrimmage?
Maybe. I think Nate already claimed us.
Ah, okay.
You guys need a girl?
Maybe, yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, that one. Thumbs under. Ooh, heater ball. Good. I actually don't hate the step back. Takes the power off it. For serve receive, I don't like it. That's that serve receive ball we were talking about at the beginning though. That's the one where if you do that and you take the scoot or you're like jammed up, that kills the power. But for a dig, I kind of like it. Makes a lot of sense. Not that.
I don't want to talk about last.
Good step. Yeah, let's do both now. Let's do both. Good touch. We'll take that. Good. Nice up. Ah, sorry. Very smooth. Bounce ball. Start a little lower for those ones. Just expect that one to watch out for that. Expect that hard driven, and then anything that's not that, you're like, oh sweet, I can go get this free ball. Good. Bounce ball, bounce ball. I think that one's a footwork thing. All the good libs that I've heard for the sprawl out ball, start loaded, no heels, make their push out so they can only go forward. And then if they get blown up, they're already on their toes, so they can just sink back on their heels and get blown up like that. I think that's how that works. Ooh. Yeah. That one. Yup. I'll change it up. Tough ball, tough ball. Let's try that one again. Just scoop up. Nice. Yeah, very smooth. That's a good one. Double headshot, Mabel. What a pass. Nice up. Float. That's the step. Good fight. I think these float serves are much more about fighting it up from wherever it's coming at you. Middle balls might be easier because you can just like flail up. Side ball, you gotta really get around it. Couple more floats. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good. Side ball. Ooh, good touch. Good up. Down ball. Down ball. Same one. Same one. Good touch. Get a sip. Get a sip of water.
Thank you.
Nice job. That's so fun. It's gonna be a whole bunch of this today. It's fun for me though. Ah! I need balls.
Where's Taylor?
I need a ball cart.
Who am I setting?
Who you want to set, bro? I'll set the other person. What's up, twin? One of you might have to toss. So, what? I got set. Can you toss? Yeah. Addie Green. Addie Green. You want set? Yeah, it is. Start middles oppos. All right, never mind. We're good, guys. Here we go. Outsides. Pass for yourself. Pass for yourself. Thank you. Hit ball. First one doesn't count. We're chill. Nice set. Yeah, Mabel. Let her cook. Yeah, Mabel. Yes, we can. Good. You can try a faster ball with her. Not that fast. Wide hands, wide hands. Hit ball. Keep it in front. First one doesn't count. Good. A little wider. Yeah, get up there. Good. Good ball. Just wait on it. Sorry. Hit ball. Good manage. We're good. They're up. Reach. Late. Hit ball. Good. Swing it. Good. Yeah, nice ball. That's the one. Get up there. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. I had both my hands full. Ah! Okay, good. It's game time now. We're going to play. So that's it. Let's get in the car. So that was a pretty good practice. And I'm glad we taught our team the college warm-up that Coach Gabe and I both did. It's a little wonky at first, and it's a little bit silly to learn, like doing the running arm circles and the side-to-sides and everything in between. But we stole that warm-up basically from the 2 European dudes on my team, or I guess there was a couple more than that, but the European dudes on my team who had an elite warm-up and their ball control was insane. And so we figured if we start having our team do a similar kind of warm-up, then I think we would get really good. And then building from the ground up, even in our warm-up, all the way up until the end of practice has been working really well for us, like getting all of our platform touches out of the way first, and then going into hands, and then pepper, but like very close together. We call it mini pep, and then backing up all the way up into normal pepper. That's a really good way for us to warm up so far before going into our team passing drills. But today was a little bit different because we were sharing the court with that 14s team, and we ended up scrimmaging them, and we were missing like 4 or 5 of our starters, so it ended up being like a really close game, and so it was pretty fun. I got to ref it, so you were probably glad I wasn't blowing the whistle in your ear that whole time, but it was a pretty good game. And the same things that we have talked about already, we need to keep working on as far as our first touch goes. And we had a couple new players playing oppo, so I'm not too worried about it, but our off blocker coverage needed some work. But my middles were getting up in transition, which is something we talked about. And we had a new setter come over from the 14th team to play with us 6-2 style, and she did pretty good, so that was fun. But a lot of down ball / float serve reps for our lib before that, and that was cool to get a little bit of one-on-one time like that, because I've always liked dedicated warm-ups for our libs. And so that was a bit of a throwback to my 16s team. If you're an OG, you remember that one. And so I think that's all I got. It's break time for Christmas break, so I might upload this a little bit early because I don't really want to. I want to post on Christmas because that's the normal day I would post this, but I don't want to post on Jesus' birthday. So I might do it a little bit earlier or a little bit late. So just if it's at a weird time, that's why. So I think that's all I got. We told our team to make sure to get touches over the break. So if you're on my team or if you're a player out there, make sure you're getting touches and not getting rusty over this break. So because for our team, we're going to hit the ground running when we come back. It may even just be one practice and then a tournament. So in my head, we got no time to slack off, so we told them to text each other and figure out a way to play some volleyball. And if I was a player, that's definitely what I would be doing. So that's all I got. Merry Christmas. I will see you late next week for our next practice. Peace out.